Hello again and welcome back to English Today. And this is DVD 18 and the first DVD of your advanced level. And in this DVD, you'll see another 2 episodes of our story, That's Life, followed by our special TV programs. This time, a sports expert will be talking about golf. Then, in our travel section, we'll be looking at the White Knights of St. Petersburg. Then in the grammar section, we will study some of the uses of the passive form in English. And then we'll look at some more useful phrases for you when you're socializing. All right? So, enjoy your viewing.
Hi, Sarah. Hi, Sandra. What are you doing?
We're making some sandwiches for today's drive in the country.
What drive?
Hasn't Paolo told you about the trip? Today he wants to take us to visit an old farmhouse in the country. It's supposed to be very beautiful, a perfect example of rural architecture.
That's right. I remember now. Paolo told us it was built by some rich Italian-American, a really eccentric character, a friend of his mother's.
Okay, girls, is everything ready?
We've almost finished.
What a wonderful smell. They look and smell great.
Keep your hands to yourself. No one's touching these delicacies now. You'll be able to taste them later when we have our picnic.
Paolo, about this outing, where is the farmhouse?
In the countryside, about 20 kilometers from here.
And is it true that it's incredibly beautiful and that it belongs to an Italian-American?
Oh, yes, but it was designed by a Dutch architect.
And it was built in the style of an 18th century Tuscan farmhouse, right?
Oh, right? Oh, believe me, it's a jewel.
I didn't know you were so interested in architecture.
Oh, my dear ladies, there are so many things that you don't know about me. As well as music, I have many other passions. I'm full of surprises.
No one doubts that, Paolo. So, tell me more about this house. It's fascinating.
Oh, you're right. And you have to see the garden. It's a haven of peace and tranquility.
And what sort of plants are there?
Oh, thousands. Big old trees, grapevines, olive groves, and many types of roses. And it's huge. There are 8 gardeners.
Oh, really? So many?
It's a lovely spot. My mother used to take me there a lot. I loved lying under the oak trees. It gave me a sense of peace. That's where I gave my first kiss.
Wow. Who would have thought our Paolo was so romantic?
Are you making fun of me?
No, definitely not. I bet this enchanted house has been the source of most of your musical inspiration.
How do you know that?
Considering it doesn't take much to inspire you, I can imagine what a paradise can do. Oh, hi.
Hi.
Sorry we made you wait. Paolo was just telling us about the garden.
Oh,
Okay, let's go. I can't wait to see this place.
do you know where Mike and Michelle are? They should be here by now.
Oh, Michelle went out for her morning jog earlier. She should be back by now, so she's probably having a shower. And Mike's in his room watching a football match.
What a surprise.
Okay, I'll go and give them a shout.
Oh, Sarah, have you got the camera?
Oh no, I left it in my room.
Why don't you go and get it? We should be able to take some lovely photos today, right?
You're right. I'll go and get it.
Well, it's good to see Sarah's back to her old self again, isn't it, Paolo?
Oh, I knew that being all together would be good for her. Okay, let's check we've got everything.
Okay,
Sandwiches.
got them.
Drinks.
Got them too.
Okay, I think we have everything. I feel like I've forgotten something.
No, we haven't forgotten anything.
Oh, no, wait a minute. Just a minute. My guitar!
No, Paolo, not the guitar. Just for today. We said it'd be a calm and relaxing day.
What could be more relaxing than the sweet melodies of my guitar?
Hi again and good to see you. Now, in that last episode, they were talking about an old farmhouse in the country and describing it. And they were using some interesting language, which I want to teach you now. Let me give you some examples of what they said. Sandra said that the farmhouse was built by a rich Italian American, was built by. Now that grammatical form is called the passive. We're going to study that now. But other examples. Paolo said, yes, it was designed by a Dutch architect. It was designed. He said, it is built in the style of an 18th century Tuscan farmhouse. The passive, that's what I want to look at with you now. We'll go to the screen so that you can see how the construction works. It is actually quite simple because you need to take the verb to be in the necessary tense, whether it's past, present, or future, and then you add the past participle of the main verb. Okay, so that is the grammatical form. When do we use the passive? We use the passive when it's more important the action which is happening and not the person doing it. Let me give you an example, try and make it clearer. And look at the screen now and we can combine the things. This is a magazine. Now, I want to talk about the magazine in the present. And there are various things that I can say. For example, this magazine is published in the United Kingdom. Is published, the verb to be plus the past participle. Other things that we can say about it. The articles are written by top writers. Now, notice that if you want to actually mention the people doing the object, the action, you use by. So, these articles are written by top writers, okay, top journalists. Another example, it's delivered worldwide. It's delivered worldwide. There again, we don't know by who, but it's not important in this case. It's the action which is important. So that's in the present, using the verb to be in the present form is, are. Let's move on to the past tense now and take these shoes. We can say about these shoes were made in Italy, okay? These shoes were made. Notice that the verb to be is in the past and it's plural because it's two shoes. So not was made, but were made. These shoes were made in Italy. The other examples are they were designed by a top designer and only a limited number were produced. All right, so the verb to be plus the past participle. Then if you think about the future, you can put the verb to be in the future and let's think about a film that has some perspective that is going to be made in the future. Let's look at how we use that in the passive form. The film is going to be set in America. Now that's a bit more complicated. The verb to be goes into the future, but it's an intentional future. So it becomes the film is going to be set, means filmed, in Russia. It's going to be directed by Spike Lee. Now here the information Spike Lee is important, so we add by. It's going to be directed by Spike Lee, and it's going to be released next summer. Released, taken to the cinemas next summer. So that's the passive form. As you can see, if you know the verb to be very well in all the different tenses, past, present, and future. It's not difficult, and it's actually not different in English to many other languages. All right? So that's the passive. See you again next lesson. Bye.
So, it's time to leave. What a shame.
Yeah, you're right. This week has just flown by. I've had a great time.
Yeah.
I hope to see everyone again. I hope to see you again. Very soon.
Listen, Mike, about that, I want to clear up a few things with you. Well, a few days after we arrived, I happened to hear Paolo's song, and I knew that it was about us two. And, well, you know what I mean, right?
Of course.
Well, after finding out about this thing, I realized that I needed to talk to you straight away, but I didn't have the courage. We've known each other for a long time. I've always thought a lot of you. God, I don't know how to tell you this, Mike.
Come on in. Don't be shy.
It's not easy to say certain things. I mean, you know what it's like. Put yourself in my shoes.
You don't need to tell me this. For years, I've been trying to. But maybe as we've come this far, we don't need words anymore.
No, what are you doing? You've gone crazy.
But I thought that you too.
That I what? I was trying to tell you that I really like you and that you're a true friend. But only a true friend, nothing more.
What an idiot I am. For a moment, I thought you had feelings for me.
I'm sorry, Mike. I didn't want to upset you. It's just that, well, the truth is that there's someone else in my heart.
I know. Don't worry. Let's pretend nothing's happened, okay?
Okay. Right. Friends? Like before?
Of course. But no hard feelings?
Okay. Fine. I'll just go and finish packing then.
Okay.
I'll see you in a bit.
So, it's not true you were only interested in football and nothing else.
What are you trying to say?
Don't play the fool with me, Mike. I understand lots of things now. Like the time I told you I loved you. Do you remember? At that time, we were always together, and I thought there was more between us than just simple friendship.
Come on, Sarah, not that old story again. I mean, there's no point in going over all of that again.
Well, I think it's time to put a few things straight, once and for all. At that time, you told me you weren't in love with me, and that you didn't want to deceive me. I felt rejected, and thought that football was to blame. I thought that football was the only passion in your life. But now...
But now what?
Oh, stop it, Mike. I saw you here just now with Anne.
Wait a minute, Sarah. Let me explain things.
Oh, you don't need to explain. I'm not angry. In fact, you, all of you, have helped me a lot in the past few days. I'm at peace with myself again, and this is really important. And to be honest, I'm glad to have found out the true reason for your refusal was another woman, and not football.
I think of you more than any sport, Sarah.
Hey guys, it's late.
I'm sorry, I was packing.
So, it's time to say goodbye already.
Oh, I hate goodbyes.
Always a sentimental one. Anyway, we'll be meeting up again soon, right?
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
I have some good news. I've decided to open up a new bar, and you're all officially invited to the opening party.
Wow.
I think I'm going to call it college, in honor of all of you.
Oh, fantastic. And as for the music in your new bar, here I am, with my guitar, of course. You know, you're always welcome to come to this house. And I'll be waiting for you all next year for another wonderful holiday together. In memory of the good old days. Yeah. Friends live but they'll be back soon. I'll sing away for next year's. Hey, ho, 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 ho. Yeah.
Hi again. Anne said, "And so it's time to leave. What a shame." Well, it's true, isn't it? It's great to have a reunion with good friends, but it's also sad to say goodbye to them. And she said, "What a shame." Do you know what that means? It's like saying, "What a pity." What a pity, what a shame are the same meaning. And it means that you are expressing sadness about something. And with that phrase, I want to take you into socializing again and to look at a few more phrases to help you when you're traveling around the world, socializing with English language speaking people. What a shame is an example. It's a useful form of socializing. So let's look at some examples. Imagine that you receive some good news, or a friend of yours receives some good news. What do you say to your friend when they receive good news in English? Yeah, congratulations. Or, I'm very happy for you. I'm very happy for you.